What's good, y'all? Welcome back. So for today's video, I'm actually going to be doing a nail video. Those of you that know, I am self-taught. I'm not a nail tech. I do it the way I do it, and I clean all my tools and so on and so forth, right? But anyways, this is how they're looking right now. This is, I want to say 6 days. It's a week tomorrow. That's how they're looking. This is my right hand since the camera's flipped. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys in this video how I did this fill. This is gel polish. It's like a builder gel. I mean, it hardens like acrylic, but it's a gel. So yeah, if that's something you're interested in watching, then just keep watching. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, and just keep watching. So right here, this is how my nails currently look, and I'm just gonna do a fill on them. They're super bad, but I'm gonna go in with this wooden little cuticle pusher, and I'm just gonna start pushing all my cuticles back. And once I'm done with that step, I just go in with my wireless Melody Susie and this drill bit and just clean up around all the cuticles and get all that dead skin. I'm using my drill in reverse mode, and I'm just going to clean up around all the cuticles. And I actually forgot what this drill bit was called, but I'll find it on Amazon and link it down below because it works really good. If you haven't already noticed how bad my cuticles are. I mean, I've even been pulling the little cueritos off on the side. Like, that should be hurting. Y'all know. And also, I am a self-taught nail tech, I guess you can say. I don't really like to call myself a nail tech because I don't have a license. But, I mean, everything I've learned on my own, and I really do not enjoy the thought of cutting my cuticles. It's terrifying. But I'm going to go ahead and move to the other hand and just do the same process that I just did on my left hand. And once I'm done with the other hand, I'm going to go in with my sanding band, and I'm just going to go ahead and start cleaning up around the cuticles and get all the exposed nail that's grown out. And I'm going to also try to kind of file away any lifting that there is around the nail, and I'm just going to really smooth that out. And you want to do this with the light hand. You don't want to create any burning sensation or anything like that. And I'm just basically using this to buff off the natural nail, and I also like to buff off that top layer of this gel that's already grown out, because I also want my new gel to be able to grab and stick onto something. Also, on my last video, I kind of want to interact with you guys and have you guys like comment how your Thanksgiving and Christmas went, what you guys got for Christmas, if you guys got anything, you know, just so I can interact with my viewers. But I realized like a few hours later after I posted my last video that my comments were off for some reason. So hopefully that doesn't happen with this one, and you guys can comment below. But now I'm going in with a lint-free wipe with 70% alcohol on it, and I'm just going to clean off all the debris and everything on my nail, make sure it's a clean surface. You know, I get a lot of friends too that will ask me like, oh, is it easy to do your own nails, and how do you know what to do? Honestly, the truth is just a lot of YouTube videos. You know, start off with cheap products, that way you don't spend a lot of money. And I just tell my friends, hey, if I can do it, you can do it. This is how the nails are looking now that I'm done with all the prep, and I think they're pretty flush to the nail bed if you ask me. So I'm gonna go in with this Mia Secret nail dehydrator, and I'm just gonna put this wherever I have my grown out nail bed. Now that I've applied that, I'm going to go in with the Mia Secret acid-free primer and repeat the same process. So this is a gel I like to use whenever I just want to throw it on my nail and I'm in a quick hurry and I don't want to do like a full set of poly gel. It's called Next to Nothing by ASP. I believe it's $15 a bottle at Sally's. And I like to start off with a thin layer like this over each of my nails, just so that the gel has something to grab onto later when I'm starting to build my apex. And you just want to put that thin layer on each of the nails. That way when you go to build your apex, it's not slipping and flooding your cuticle. So with me, my Thanksgiving went pretty well. The food was great. I had a good time. My daughter had a good time, and everything was good. The only thing is, like, right after Thanksgiving, I had the flu for like 2 weeks, and it was so worse than COVID. COVID did not even hit me as hard as the flu did, because the flu straight knocked me on my ass. No lie. So as you can see, now that I have already applied the thin layer to all of my nails, I like to get a thick amount of gel out of the bottle like this on the brush. And you kind of want to float it over the nail like this and start to build your nail. And trust me, it's not as easy as it looks. It's gonna take a few tries before you can get the hang of it like me. But you just want to get a thick amount of gel again and just slowly push it towards the cuticle. You don't want to flood your cuticle, but you want to get it at least a hairline away and just slowly start to build the nail. And I'm just going to repeat this to all the nails. Remember, in between building nails, I am curing it for 60 seconds and then moving on to the next one. As for Christmas this year, I don't really ever ask for much from my family for Christmas or really expect anything, just because usually like when I want something, I don't have to wait until Christmas. And I try to make it all about my daughter, just because I realize that the older you get, it's not about you anymore, it's about your kids, you know. That's if you have any. And another important thing too is just who's around. It would have been nice to have been closer to my family that's 10 hours away in Brawley, but you know, it is what it is. So this is how the nails are looking once I have done all of them. And basically, if you can't see this little dent right here, or like you can tell that I need more gel, I basically just go in the gel and I get the perfect amount that I need, and I will just go over all the nails that I feel need more gel and just continue to build that structure that I'm looking for. I try to stick to like a natural color like this all the time. I think other designs are super cute, but something about just plain solid nails like this is just so classy to me. I'm gonna do the other hand off camera, but I will be right back and show you how they look. Here's the final look. Like I said, just nothing classier than a solid pink like this. And I'm just gonna go over with that alcohol again and that lint-free wipe and clean off that little tacky layer that you get from gel. And then I am just gonna file away any imperfections and try to straighten these nails up a little better. So obviously I've worn my nails, right, like to work and everything since editing this video. Well, the other day I had a patient at checkout and he was literally the sweetest guy ever, and he was I want to say like maybe 60, 63, and he told me he really liked my nails and he liked the shape and the color and it was nice and he loves when they look classy like that. And he literally just made my whole day, because I kept thinking, how do men pay attention to this? Like, I didn't even know men paid attention to this type of stuff. Like, they barely even know how to send bills and do their own bills and write a check. It's just, he literally made my day. I thought it was the cutest thing ever. And he's right. Like I said, there's nothing better and classier than a solid pink nail like this. And I've tried to do designs on my nails and cute little nail designs I see on TikTok, but I literally will love it for the day and then I just get over it. Maybe I just can't pull it off like these other girls, you know? So usually after I get rid of like any bumps or any unevenness I have on the top of my nail, I try to go in with my file and get my nail to the shape that I want it at, including the sidewalls and like the roundness. I have struggled with almond nails so much, like it's crazy. I don't know if this has happened to any other nail techs, but I remember when I first started like doing almond shape, I had literally filed my sidewalls so much that when my nails came off like 3-4 weeks later, my real nail was even rounded. I was like, holy shit, like I think I went too hard on my sidewalls, dude. Is it just me, or has that happened to any of you guys? Or like, I don't know, just let me know if you know what I'm talking about. And now once I think I have them where I like them, I'm just gonna go in with my little buffer and just start to slowly smooth out each of the nails. This is how they're looking when they're all filed and buff. I'm loving the shape. I'm just going to go in with some alcohol once again for the last time and just clean up around the nails. That way I don't have anything sticking to my top coat when I go to put the top coat on. And I know my other hand's looking crusty as fuck, but I'm going to do that off camera, so ain't nobody got time for that. Besides my crusty ass cuerito that like ripped off my skin on my middle finger, I'm really happy with how they came out, and I can't wait to put the top coat on and literally just keep them how they are for like the next 2-3 weeks, because it really be taking all my energy to do a full set on myself. But I'm gonna go ahead and work on this other hand, and then I will be right back for the finished look. So now that both my hands are done, I'm gonna go in with a top coat by Model Ones, and it looks like this. And I'm just gonna apply a generous amount because I like mine to look super shiny. But yeah, don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know of any content you guys would like to see. And don't forget to like and subscribe for my next video. I usually post it on Facebook, and I also have a beauty page that I will link below on Instagram. Let me know how your guys' Christmas and everything went. And I'm super excited to put more content out. I'm trying to upload religiously for you guys. That way I can just keep my channel going and not get overwhelmed or anything like that. And the editing is usually what it is for me because it's just so time consuming, you know what I mean? But nonetheless, I do have more videos and ideas to come up with for my channel, and I hope you guys are down to join me in this ride. I mean, thank you so much for your support, and those of you that come all the time. This is a full finished look, and I hope you guys like them. Thanks, and I shall see y'all in the next one. Bye.